Here we have our Fenetex Smart Motor Remote. It's 15 channels. We'll start by going through the channel selections. First off, you will see the 0. The 0 is a feature in every remote built in that automatically copies every channel up to all 15. So however many channels you have programmed, if you were to go to the 0 number, it will operate every pre-programmed screen. The other buttons on the remote, you will have an up button, you'll have a down button, and you'll have a stop button or a dash. At the bottom, you will have a channel selection, left or right. Before we start, we want to select the number of openings we have per job. In this home, we have only one, so we are going to press both the left and right channel selections until, you'll notice it shows a C. We're going to hold those until it gives us a 15. We are now going to toggle it down until we have our number of appropriate openings. In this case, it is 1. And you want to press and hold that dash button. You're going to see a small 0. And it's going to finish with the number 1. You'll now see that I have my 0 and my 1. Now, to pair your remote to the motor, we are first going to plug in the motor. It is going to beep, then jog. Once it is finished with those beeps and jogs, you are going to press and hold the stop button. You will notice that our 2 little antenna signals will highlight, the motor will jog, confirming that it is paired with our remote. Be careful to make sure it is on the appropriate channel that you want, 1 with 1, 2 with 2, so on and so forth. From there, you are going to press and release either the up or down button. If it is going the right way, leave it alone. If not, you are going to press and hold the up and down buttons together until it jogs and beeps, confirming that it has changed the motor direction. Test again, pressing and releasing either the up or down button to confirm that it is going the right way. For me to set my upper limit, I'm going to press and hold the stop and up button together. The motor will both jog and beep. To confirm my upper limit is set, I'm now going to press and hold the down button, send it to my lower limit. Once I am near my lower limit, I'm going to stop it a few inches above. I then notch it to my lower limit, press and hold the stop and down buttons together. The motor will both jog and beep to confirm that the lower limit is set. Now, if I press and release the up button, the motor and screen will move on its own, back to the pre-programmed upper limit. To stop it, press and release the stop button. To keep going, press and release either the up or down button, depending on which way you want to go. If you find yourself with a limit that is not where you would like it, either upper or lower, it is easily adjustable. If it is the upper limit, we are going to press and hold the stop and up buttons together. The motor will both jog and beep. Set your new limit to where you would like for it to go. Confirm the new limit by pressing the same buttons, stop and up. The motor will both jog and beep. Your new upper limit is set. To delete all limits from a motor, find the buttons on the back of the remote labeled P2. You can use either one of them. You're going to press P2 once. You're going to press down once, and then P2 once more. Your motor is now still paired to the remote. However, all of the limits have been removed and are ready to be reprogrammed as discussed before. So I want to clone this remote A to this remote B. To do so, we are going to flip over each remote, keeping them oriented the same way. We're going to access the back buttons. Around the back buttons, you will notice there are 2 P2 buttons. You can select either one. It does not matter. They both will work for this operation. Let's go to remote A. We're going to press the P2 button twice with a 1 second interval in between. Press 1,1000, press again 1,1000. We're then going to go to remote B, press the P2 button and release. It is going to beep and jog, confirming that we now have programmed 1 to 1. And we will do that with all of our openings, making sure to select the appropriate channels as we change. If I want to clone multiple channels to an additional channel, so say I want 1, 2, and 3 to operate on my 4 button only, then I will go to my 1, flip over, press P2, press P2. I will then go to my 4 on the same remote, press P2 again, and it will have copied my 1 to 4. I will then repeat with 2 and 3 so that 4 will control 1, 2, and 3. This works well if you have multiple wings on the home or different zones that you want to be able to control independent from the all feature, which is the 0 button. Before you go to leave the residence, one key feature is you would like to lock your remote. And this should be the final step before handing the remotes to the homeowner or manager of the establishment. So to do so, it simply is pressing and holding the stop button for 30 seconds. You will notice it will go through a sequence of flashes. It will then display an L. That means that my remote is now locked. I am not able to do any programming with the remote, and this will keep limits from being accidentally erased. Lastly, if I need to erase all of my transmitters, I will go to the back of my remote. I will press the P2 button. I will come to the front. I will press the dash button, and then I will press the P2 button. This will remove the remotes from the motor. However, it will not erase the limits of the motor. If I want to erase the limits but leave the remote attached, I will go to the remote, press P2, then flip over. I will press the down button, and then flip back over and press P2. What this will do is this will allow the remote to return the motor back to factory settings. It will not move smoothly, it will move incrementally, and it is now prepared to be programmed for both the upper and lower limits. If there are any other questions, please call us at 1-800-Fenetex. Thank you.